Dave.
What?
Video games.
What? No. What?
Video games.
What's a video game?
Apparently it's in here. Jeff, whatever his name is, he has all the games. He has all the games.
Got all the games.
And he
like
showed
Arby's.
Yes.
They have the meat.
Yes. And just as terrible.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to Arby's.
Same.
You know, I didn't ever put this together that Ving Rhames is the Arby's spokesperson. I this entire time I thought it was just someone doing a Ving Rhames impression. I never knew it was actually Ving Rhames.
I only knew this because I was obsessed with Lilo and Stitch. When I heard the Arby's guy, I'm like, that's Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, no, I thought it was someone doing an impression the whole time, but no, it's actually Ving Rhames. The more you know.
So, Summer Games Fest happened, so we were doing our thing. We're going to just look over video games.
Maybe there's some good stuff. Maybe there's some I don't care about stuff.
Maybe we should do you know what? These ones weren't bad, so maybe we can bring back the letter grade system, because last year they were all out.
Oh my God, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, well, let's start off with Sony's State of Play.
I did not watch this one.
I didn't either, so let's just quickly go over the... Everyone's golf hotshots off to a bad start. I apologize.
But Pac-Man's
It's
there.
got Pac-Man.
So that's not that terrible to start.
New Digimon game, which is really funny because I swear to God, there's like a new Digimon game like every 2 years, and I don't even know if there's an anime.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I know the original anime got a reboot where they reanimated it.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was after the success of Digimon Tri, where they were like adults now. And then I have not heard anything since.
Okay.
So I have no idea. Oh yeah, I saw this Survival Climber. It's like an actual mountain climbing.
Okay.
Whoa, shush.
I'm interested.
Mountain climbing game.
Oh, okay. All right, this looks cool.
Yeah, which is wild that it took like 2025 to get a mountain climbing game that's like legit mountain climbing.
No, this looks really neat. I like this a lot. November 5th? Okay.
Yeah,
I might get that.
Demo's out right now on your PS5,
Okay.
you know, just saying, you
Well,
know.
okay, give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to try out the demo, and then we'll pick back up. I'm too lazy to actually get up and do the bit. I'm sorry.
Good, thank goodness, because I didn't want to edit this. All right, Sea of Remnants, ocean adventure RPG simulation survival building turn-based strategy game.
Excuse me?
Or in other words, this is an infinite voyage looping between death and rebirth, a journey where we row forward tirelessly only to return to where it all began.
Sounds boring.
Skip. All right, cool. Sword of the Sea gets an August 2025 release date. Atmospheric surfing adventure. Excuse me?
Okay, hold on.
Shut up.
We might be cooking.
Hold on. Okay, looks pretty. Looks really
It's
pretty.
from the same people who did Abzu.
Ooh, Abzu's good. I like it.
Abzu's good.
Shut up. There's no way. It's actually.
Okay, this looks good.
Okay, all
I
right.
like this.
All right.
Is there a dolphin? I like
Bro,
dolphins.
they're jet surfing on a sword, bro. Oh my God, wait.
All right, this looks good. This
is
good. I like
kinda
this. I like
baller.
this. When does this come out?
August.
So not too far off.
That's not bad. That's really not that bad.
Okay.
That's not bad at all. Dude,
looks
and he does a kickflip on the sword.
This looks cool. This looks really, really cool. All right, I'm on board with this one.
All right, this is cool. That's cool. All right, GG.
Tides of Tomorrow.
Multiplayer game where choices impact other journeys.
Ooh,
That
so
sounds
it's
like
Telltale multiplayer.
I was gonna say Death Stranding.
Oh, that too.
Because isn't that the thing with Death Stranding is that if someone makes a hole, you can build a bridge over it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, it's from the people who did Road 96. I like Road 96.
Oh, it's probably gonna be cool then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Bloodstained, new Bloodstained.
New Bloodstained.
All good.
Let's
thing.
go.
This is good.
I love me some Bloodstained.
I remember, I wasn't watching it, but I had some friends watching, and I was seeing their reactions, and my one friend got really excited, like, oh my God, a new Castlevania, and he's like, oh, it's just Bloodstained. Which, hey, Bloodstained is still good, but like, I could feel the disappointment emanating from my phone.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that like I think this is a sequel to like the first Bloodstained.
Okay.
Right?
Because I know there's like a million.
There's a bunch of spin-offs.
Yeah.
Right? So in the time of the first Bloodstained and the sequel of Bloodstained, there has been 3 Castlevania collections.
But not a single new game.
Not a single new game. So I can't tell what's worse. Ninja Gaiden,
Looks really good.
2D.
This looks
now,
really good.
Now, as someone
Uh-oh.
who hates the 3D Ninja Gaidens, Ninja Gaiden Black's okay, but 2 and 3, this is baller.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
This looks lovely. I'm hyped.
This looks so good.
Rage-bound.
Rage-bound. It looks really good because the 2D Ninja Gaiden games never get any love. Never get any love, and everyone's like, "Oh, Ninja Gaiden 2 is the best action game." No, it's not. Shush. So that's whatever. PlayStation's getting their own arcade fighting
That's actually
stick.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I won't deny it. That's actually very cool. Has Xbox done something like that?
No, but they use their thing for what's it called? They have this like controller for like the disabled. Where you
I've seen those.
basically they enable you to like mess around with that so much that literally like basically every fighting game stick, and you can like make your own fighting game stick. So like basically
But this is like the first time we've seen like an official one from the developers themselves.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
It's really, really cool, and it's wireless, and it's hoping. I wish it was wired, but you know what? This is a step up. It's really cool. That's really, really cool.
You know, with the amount of fighting games and beat 'em ups coming out soon, this is good.
Way to transition, because we are going to go straight to the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
I saw this.
Which
this
is
cool.
Yep, Digital Eclipse is working on it. So far, they're confirming Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, 4, Advanced Deadly Alliance on the Game Boy, and Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition on the Game Boy, with a couple more games left.
And there's a bunch of like behind-the-scenes stuff in it too. It looks like.
And there's online with rollback netcode, which means it is actually, technically speaking, tournament viable for online plays. Yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
if it's popular, maybe it'll be like a second stage at Evo next year.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
could be cool.
So yeah, that was really cool. I really liked that because Street Fighter's already had they had their Street Fighter collection, and they're on like their 30 bajillion collections. So that's really cool. Grasshopper Manufacturer,
I kept hearing about this one, and I never actually looked into it.
Yeah, Romeo is dead. It looks like...
It's Romeo is a dead man.
Romeo is a dead man.
We learn to read,
I'm too busy trying to hit the play button to show you the trailer.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Visually, it looks cool.
Romeo is a dead man. It looks like another hack and slash.
So who is making this again?
Grasshopper Manufacturer. They are the No More Heroes people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So this will be good.
Yeah.
This will be good.
Even if there's something bad about it, it'll be at least a little interesting.
This just looks like No More Heroes too.
Yeah.
Like gameplay wise.
Yeah, they just do like hack and slash games.
Yeah.
That's their bread and butter.
Okay.
So, there we go. Thief is back.
We got a new Thief game, everyone.
VR.
Yay. No, yay.
Wonderful. All right, so that is our official opinion on Thief VR. Now for our next one.
Yeah.
Pragmata is a thing.
Yeah.
Capcom announced this during the pandemic.
Did they?
Yeah, with a release date of 2022 or 2023.
Oh.
And
all right, that's news to me.
Yeah, it's got a full trailer now and release date. So that is.
I mean, it looks kind of neat.
Oh, it looks cool. I like it.
I like the design ethos a lot.
It's cool. It's it's the RE engine, so
There's
everything.
Robots are cool.
It looks like less parkour focused Vanquish, and Vanquish is a cool game. You all should play Vanquish.
I don't know what Vanquish is.
That's the first Platinum title where it's like a third-person cover-based shooter, but your mecha suit has jets, so you can zoom all the way and dodge bullets.
I'm sold.
Yeah, it's a game from 2008, dude.
Dang. All right.
Yeah, it's cool. Lumines Arise.
I don't know what that is.
It's it's made by the people who made Tetris Effect. So
Okay.
That's cool. Next game.
Next.
Astrobot's getting 5 new levels.
Nice. I still need to play that game.
Yeah. 5 new levels are called Twin Frog Trouble, Suck It Up, Handhold Havoc, High Inflation, and a last one that's yet to be named. With a limited edition wireless controller later in the year. So that is cool.
I have been thinking about getting a new controller because the grip on one of the sticks just ripped off recently.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's not great.
Ooh.
It still works, it's just I got no more grip.
Now I am the worst at this. So this is Ghost of... Oh my God, I was gonna say that. Yote! Okay, thank goodness. I always trip myself up when there's the little lines above it. So Ghost of Yote is going to get its full state of play in July with the release date of October 2nd.
One of these days, I'm gonna actually play Ghost of Tsushima, so I can actually play. They're probably standalone enough that I don't have to play Ghost of Tsushima, but like. I still have not played Ghost of Tsushima, so I feel like I should.
Yeah, you should.
I know it's cool. I know it's cool.
It's cool.
But I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm sorry.
It's on the bucket list.
It's on the bucket list.
Speaking of bucket list, they showed off more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite $70 remake of a game you can spend $20 to buy right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Cool.
But it shows the Ape Escape level.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that they brought back from the original 3. So.
Okay.
That's cool. Noe 3. Neo.
It's pronounced Neo.
Neo. Matrix.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. Scare movie. Indie title.
Yeah, little
darling.
indie title. Never.
Neo 3.
Get much.
It revealed at Sony State of Play. I hope Yasuke's in it to piss people off.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know how like historically accurate the Neo games are because it's about like fighting demons and stuff.
Historically accurate games. Now that is a knee slapper.
That's pretty funny.
Considering
that's not a thing.
Yeah, because Yasuke was in this last game too. I know that. So yeah, that was with the demo out now.
Okay.
Final Fantasy Tactics is getting a remaster. Both classic and enhanced versions in September.
A lot of these games coming out pretty soon. It's nice to see these.
I know. I love it when games get announced and they're like close to being done instead of ideas.
What a novel concept.
Looking at you, Elder Scrolls 6.
Announcing games and now you can actually play them the same year when they're announced.
I know, right?
Who would have thought?
We also have Silent Hill F, which I still don't get, at all.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but like...
It's Silent Hill, looks neat.
But at the same time, it's also technically not Silent Hill, because it's like...
It's not in Silent Hill?
Yeah, it's not in Silent Hill. The fog can just go anywhere. And again, to bring up my point, every single time this game's brought up, the whole point is that it's Japanese horror in a in like an American setting.
I'm seeing most people say this looks more like a Fatal Frame game than anything.
Yeah, because that's a Fatal Frame is. Yeah. So at this point, why don't you just call it Fatal Frame?
Just make a new Fatal Frame.
Just make a new Fatal Frame.
When's the last time we got a Fatal Frame game? Come on. ...2014.
Maiden of Blackwater.
Okay. Wasn't that a remake technically, or
No, it just got a remake though.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that was exclusive to the Wii U and was never brought to America.
Gotcha.
And then for some reason they decided, what if we remastered everything backwards? But meanwhile, the Fatal Frame games it's like from good to bad, and they started from bad.
I see.
Who's it made? Oh, Koei Tecmo. Oh, and Grasshopper. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. That's
Moving
fine.
on.
Yep. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, the best one, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls 4v4 fighting game from the developers of Guilty Gear.
Yep. This looks awesome.
I need it.
Art style looks gorgeous. All
designs are good.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Fighter Z, and I'm like, oh, I need it. I need it bad. I need it so much, and I need it to have a not trash roster, which they're already giving me hope. It's like, we're putting in characters that have not been in a fighting game yet, and I'm like, thank Christ, Because if I get another lineup that's just the Avengers, I'm gonna flip. Not the Avengers like in general. I mean the Avengers MCU. Because that, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of every Marvel game needing to have Black Widow, parentheses, good guy. Hawkeye, parentheses, we will never have Ronin. Hulk, you gotta have Hulk. But
Yeah, you can't not have Hulk.
yeah, but Black Panther, always DLC. They won't let him on the main cast.
Maybe he'll be here. Who knows?
Because since Disney bought Marvel, I really actually, the only 2 Marvel games Black Panther was based roster on was Ultimate Alliance 3 and Rivals, I think. Everything else, he's DLC.
Well, hey, we're getting that game with him and Captain America at some point.
Yeah, but sorry, also that Black Panther game also got canceled.
I'm still a little upset about that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? James Bond game looks cool.
It does look really cool. First Light.
Made by the Hitman people. They're also, we'll talk about that later, but like they're going all out. And it's also been a hot minute since we got a 007 game.
Yeah.
Since the Xbox 360.
Oh God.
Like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Was it a Quantum of Solace tie-in?
No. Well, that was a game.
Okay.
That was made by Call of Duty people.
Yep.
Then they made a remake of GoldenEye, which played nothing like GoldenEye. Then there was one more after that did so bad.
Probably why I don't know about it.
Yeah, it was like 2013 or 14. Like it got no buzz at all. And then I think Activision lost the license.
Okay.
And then everything was in limbo.
This is like a wholly original thing.
Yep.
Like it's not connected to any of the movies. It's a young Bond. I think they said he's 26.
Damn.
He's younger than us.
Yep. And they got
Does
Lenny.
that mean we could be James Bond?
I don't want to be James Bond. That means I have to be British.
Oh shoot. I was gonna say, that I'm sure Amazon's still trying to cast for the movies. They're probably gonna make. I'd be like, yeah, let one of us know. But I forgot. We have to be British. I don't want to be British.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
To quote One Piece, I want to live.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Sony's. Honestly, that's a solid.
It's solid, but nothing like huge. I feel.
Yeah, this is like a B+.
Yeah. That's how I was.
A really high B.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel like maybe. It's just everything looks cool, and I think Marvel really sold it for me. Everything else,
It's just good.
It's just
not
good.
Great.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think there's any like showstoppers here, But so that's a B. But then we also have Summer Games Fest. We have Summer Games Fest.
I actually watched this one.
Oh,
live.
hell yeah. Whoa. Do you want to do a quick plug to Talking Toku?
Why?
Because you watched it in the Talking Toku server, right?
No, I've watched it in the Kaiju United server.
Kaiju United server. There we go. That's still a plug.
Yeah. I watched it in Kaiju United Discord server. Come join us there and talk about video games.
The link to the website's been under the description box for like actual years.
Howard's part of Kaiju United now.
Uh-oh. So
that means I can tell him what to do.
Not if
Because I'm on staff.
Not if I die.
Oh.
Now, our first game is Chronicles Medieval, which is an RTS. It had Tom Hardy.
Yeah, this is a weird one to start it off with. I don't know why they chose this one to kick it off.
Very weird, very weird.
Yeah.
But we also got Ill, which looked really cool.
if you'll allow me, Ill looks pretty ill if you catch my drift. It looks cool. Looks good.
Yeah.
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 Moving on.
So we also got Lego Voyagers, which is a new 2-player co-op Lego game.
And this looks really cute, actually.
It looks really cute, but I gotta wonder when's the next Telltale game happening, Chief?
Yeah. They've How's Wolf Among Us 2 going?
Don't think about that. Don't worry about it. Wait, no, it's not Telltale. It's Traveler's Tales. That's what it was.
Okay.
Traveler's Tale.
Rewind.
It's the T. You know, it doesn't help that there's two companies that literally have the initial TT games.
I know. But yeah, Skywalker Saga was 2022.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
Yikes.
Considering these things used to be like 2 a year.
Yeah. I would love a new Lego game.
That would be nice.
I mean, again, this looks really cute. I'm gonna get it, but like, I would like a new licensed Lego game that's not Horizon.
Yeah, I would appreciate a Lego Marvel 3. That would be nice.
Make it good.
Yeah, 'cause 2 is not good.
I have tried to play Lego Marvel 2 on 3 separate occasions, and I can't bring myself to get through it. It's just boring.
It's boring in bed.
Yeah.
Yep, it's not good. We also got Atomic Heart 2, or what I like to call, what if Atomic Heart 2 didn't look trash?
Yeah, I will say I was shocked. I was shocked that they're even doing an Atomic Heart 2, and B, shocked that Atomic Heart 2 actually looks as good as it does.
I mean,
because I think we talked about Atomic Heart on the show.
Yeah.
And we were both kind of like,
Well, I mean, if that rumor of they're funded by the Russian government's true, I knew immediately Atomic Heart 2 was happening.
That's also true.
This isn't any. There's no opinion here other than like if you're funded by the government, that's like Russia.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of games. Which they also had a third game called The Cube,
which is part of the Atomic Universe. That is the word there. That is the term you're using. I don't know why they're like, yeah, we're gonna make a universe out of Atomic Heart. Interesting game to base your universe on when
the game sucked.
When most people didn't like it, but I mean, hey, go off.
Go off, Queen. Do your thing, I guess. Now for the actual good announcement. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Game of the Year, future Game of the Year winner on DCM.
Looks actually peak. Probably the best racing game since, because I was praying that it was going to be the next All-Star Races transformed, and it looks like it, but it needed Sega characters. And basically every league's like, oh no, it's all Sonic. It's all oops, all Sonic. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I really don't give two rats' asses for Silver the Hedgehog. I think he sucks.
And then the first guest character they announced was Hatsune Miku.
And I'm like, yep, I'm in. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, Sega characters like Ichiban and Joker. And I'm like...
And Minecraft Steve.
Yep. So Hatsune Miku, Ichiban, and Joker are free, and Minecraft's paid. And I'm going to assume all the free characters are going to be Sega characters, and then all the paid characters are going to be the licensed ones.
Probably.
Because there was also a leak. You should close your ears if you don't want to get leaked. But there was a leak that SpongeBob was going to be in it.
Bunch of Nickelodeon characters.
Yep, like Ninja Turtles and Aang from Avatar. So. This game looks so good. It looks pretty peak. Apparently, already the deluxe edition, not the standard edition, the deluxe edition is in the top 10 most pre-ordered games.
Wow.
I'm sorry, not pre-ordered, bought games on Steam.
Okay.
It's in top 10.
Nice.
The regular version hit 23 over the weekend.
That's pretty cool.
Everyone's pumped. Bandai Namco has this dungeon crawler, Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
I watched this entire thing live. I don't remember what this is.
It's like Hades,
so real.
but with furries.
Oh.
And a jacked koi fish guy.
I mean, I like the jacked koi fish. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the game.
Understandable. So Project Sentry, the next one by the Yakuza developers. It was released that it was going to be a game that takes place in 1910 Japan, but now it changed to be 1940 with a different character, right?
So it's an entirely different game.
Yes, unless because it's called Stranger Than Heaven, but it was called Project Century. So the theory is, what if both trailers are true and it takes place over decades?
Okay. That could be neat.
Would be really cool if they pull that off.
Okay.
Super cool. There's a team shooter.
I don't remember this one either.
Yeah, Wildgate. It's like basically Overwatch, but you can leave your. It's in space, and you can leave your ship to attack the other ships. Kind of like the ship battles in Battlefront 2, the OG.
Okay.
The issue is it's a hero shooter, so no one cares. Comes out in July. Death Stranding 2 on the beach got a trailer.
Don't care.
Sorry. I'm not gonna be mean, but I did skip it because I'm like, this game comes out in the end of the month. Why do we need to show it?
I don't know why they showed it off. It comes out this
Because
month.
Jeff and Kojima are best friends. You need to have your mandatory 10-minute Kojima spot because they're besties. Ooh woo.
I'm good.
Square Enix announced Killer In, which is just Among Us, but JRPG. It's Among Us.
Why am I? Why are all these like? Did I really watch this? I know I watched it, but
Because you probably saw the first 5 seconds, went, oh, this looks kind of mid, and then just went on your
it's probably
phone.
exactly what happened.
Mortal Shell 2, I'm pretty sure this is the one that they started off with, where it had Behemoth playing.
Pretty lit. Not gonna lie.
Really cool.
I've never heard of Mortal Shells. I was kind of like, oh, this is a second one. Okay. Looks really cool though.
I mean, if you get Behemoth on it, you're like pretty cool in general.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first trailer that they showed. I don't know why this isn't in order.
Yeah.
Behemoth. The first thing you see at Summer Games Fest is a trailer of this like gross corpse with the sword and Behemoth playing. I'm like, all right, rock on, dude. Rock on, dude. This is kind of cool.
Good stuff.
And it's a Souls-like, so it's like, if that's your thing, hell yeah, brother.
All right, Howard, go ahead. Have fun.
The band is back together. They got the OG developers back to get Scott Pilgrim EX, a new beat 'em up. Same developers.
With Brian Lee O'Malley, mind you.
Yep, and also one of my personal favorite artists I saw, because they joined in, they're called Stupid Dead Skullhead. Okay. They said, oh yeah, by the way, I can say now, I designed most of the enemies.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, a really good artist. They made like a bunch of album vinyl covers for game soundtracks.
Very cool.
Like Power Stone. And this is, they got Gucci back. There's no date, but it's coming to everything, and I'm pumped. I'm so pumped.
Looks really, really good. I love it.
And it's made by also the same people who are doing that Marvel beat 'em up that's coming out soon.
Who also did Team NT Shredder's Revenge.
Mm-hmm. Which is peak. Hitman is getting a DLC about James Bond to tie in.
They're adding Le Chiffre from Casino Royale. I blanked on Rowan. And they actually got Mads Mikkelsen to reprise his role, which is really cool.
And they got him on stage too, so that's really cool.
Yeah. My question is, are they going to have him hit Agent 47 in the balls like he did in the movie?
This is a very
That's
valid
what I want to
moment.
know.
This is very true. Very true. What if there's like an achievement to set it up so like it has to happen?
Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be really good.
You got Arc Raiders,
which apparently this has been in development for like a million trillion years too.
Is that why it looks so dated?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Next game.
Yeah. We can skip this one too. Next game.
Game of Thrones: War of Westeros is an RTS that came out years too late. So who cares?
I remember when they were leading up to this, they're like, oh, a franchise that people have been fans of for years, and as soon as it shows the direwolf symbol, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Do people really still care about Game of Thrones? The answer is no.
Yeah.
I know people like House of the Dragon. I tried watching House of the Dragon. I got about halfway through before I went, I'm bored, and never watched it again.
Yeah, the issue with Game of Thrones is that the last season was so bad that I don't even know why we're still trying to franchise.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's kind of like how everyone's bored of Walking Dead, yet there's 5 Walking Dead TV shows.
It's crazy.
No one asked for this. No one cares. And unless, other than Walking Dead or the Game of Thrones, you specifically do the books and do something different. I really don't see a point at all. It's sad. New Onimusha looks great though.
Yep, Onimusha looks really, really cool.
Onimusha looks
I kind of
so cool.
forgot it was coming out, so like when in the trailer, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, oh, I forgot Onimusha. I forgot about that.
Yeah, which is now the downside is I guess they're not just doing because I don't know if you ever played Onimusha. Okay, imagine Resident Evil 1.
Okay.
But you're a samurai fighting demon samurais.
Yes.
There's no guns, so it's
Okay.
so it plays exactly like Resident
Okay.
Evil, but you're a samurai.
Okay.
This I'm going to assume you don't have the tank controls.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine?
I would go buck wild because I love the first Onimusha, and it's so fun, and I'm kind of glad that this was that. I'm pretty sure this was that game like a long time ago, and like I want to say around when Village was releasing, when they're like, oh yeah, RE Engine's so good, we got a bunch of random franchises we're working on. I'm 90% sure this is the one they were working on.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it looks cool because Onimusha's cool.
Yeah.
Onimusha's so cool. Wu-Tang got
Rise of the Deceiver.
a roguelike coming out. I was hyped for a second because I thought they were gonna port that really bad fighting game they made for the PlayStation 1. I really thought
about that.
would have been so funny. But nah. But yeah, I mean it's still cool. It's Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And you gotta like free all the members of the Wu-Tang clan, so that's kind of
It's
cool.
pretty neat.
You know, it's fun. They're keeping the brand alive.
Yeah.
You know, Wu-Tang forever. Dying Light the Beast. Now, at first I thought whatever. Until I kind of realized that the dude that you're playing as is insane, does close combat, like grapples with like zombies. I'm like, okay, that's a little cool. It's not Dead Island, but playable now.
Yeah.
It's Dead Island, but what if you got like a hobo to fight?
Dead Island, but if it was good.
I mean, that's what Dying Light is
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Let's be mean here. Why play Dead Island 3 when you could just play Dying Light? It got, what, 7 years of DLC
Something
and a
like
sequel?
that. I just bought it. I haven't played it yet, but I just bought it because I never got around to it.
Yeah, I mean,
I also got the complete edition with all the DLC for $10.
oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
That's
I'm
like 100 hours of content,
so I'm
dude.
like, I'm a cop that.
That's gonna be like your next like this is my unwind game. It's like I'll
Yeah.
play an hour of this for like the next year. Lies of P Overture.
Oh yeah, we got a new DLC for Lies of P that dropped immediately, which is pretty cool.
Which is good on them because I'm pretty sure this is their studio's first game, which that means is a success if they're getting DLC that I don't think was originally.
I mean, I was talking to the people I was watching this with, like, Lies of P seemed to be the one Souls like that everyone seemed to really enjoy.
Yeah. So you know that is very good news. We support smaller devs,
Yeah.
and of course.
My favorite part of the conference, they had, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. The director of Resident Evil.
Oh, hold on. That's the second one. You forgot the first one.
What was the first one?
The first one, they got the actress who played Dimitrescu to be like, it's Resident Evil's anniversary. There's a Capcom sale going on.
Oh, right.
And then she left.
Right. And then they had the director of Resident Evil being like, oh yeah, we're working on the next installment of Resident Evil, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. It's not quite ready to show off yet, but we promise it will be soon. We'll have something for you real soon. Goodbye. And then 20 minutes later, Resident Evil 9 Requiem gets announced. I'm like, all right, yeah, they weren't lying when they said it'd be ready to show off soon.
It's really impressive that they got it to look that good in 20 minutes.
I know, right?
It must have
good
been
on them.
Man, the crunch is really bad nowadays. But yeah, no, it's cool. We're in a bombed out Raccoon City, I guess. And apparently, from what I've heard in the leaks, is that that's going to be the last in like the mainline Resident Evil.
Really?
I think what the leak said is after that they're just going to kind of like drop following a continuous storyline or something like that, and it's just all going to be like new.
They sort of did that with 7.
Well, except no, because they still have Chris.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They still have Chris.
Okay.
And who else? I think they mentioned one other person who's still like walking around, but yeah, no, Chris is still around.
Okay.
He took over Umbrella, so Umbrella's still around. If anything, we still, you know who's still around? Jack's brother, who's strong.
Oh yeah.
Who's strong enough to fight all the molded barehanded.
That's right. That's right.
He's just still there. Why did they not send him to wherever it was in Village? He would have packed up everyone.
Village would have been, because Village, it would have been over in like 20 minutes. Dude, you wouldn't have a game.
Leave him alone with the Lycans for like, give him like some like moonshine and leave him alone for like 20 minutes. Lycans gone.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a game if that was it.
Bye wherever that was.
But it does look really good. It looks really neat. I'm excited. Apparently you play as the daughter of one of the characters from Resident Evil Outbreak.
Yes, and again, the leak is that 2 playable characters. The second one's Leon.
Yes.
That's
Old Man Leon.
Old Man
Leon.
And our friend who was on the show at one time. It was I think it was it was a podcast episode. One time it was our good friend Jake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kevin for a second.
No.
Kevin on the show.
Jake sent me a video of this old man, and it's like, old man Leon when he has to go back to Raccoon City, and it's just an old man going, "Oh hell no, I ain't going back there. I ain't doing it. No hell no."
And there also been people, theorizing that the creature you see right before the title screen in the trailer hits could be Lisa Trevor.
Yeah,
because you hear chains rattling, and it's in Raccoon City. We don't see her die in Resident Evil 1. She just kind of jumps into the pit, and we never see her again.
That is the funniest way to ever bring back a character. Like, how long has it actually been since Resident Evil? What, 20 years?
In universe or
no.
here in the real world?
In the real world, well, probably 30. 30
years.
So they had this character.
She wasn't in the original. She was for the remake, right? I think she was only in the remake. Of RE1.
So that's 25. So 25 years, they just had this character on the back burner. Never did anything with it.
Yep.
And they're like,
we need something for Resident Evil 9. We need something.
No, I don't think it's that. That sounds rushed. I think this is like calculated. It's the crunk. Like, oh yeah, it's all coming together now. They had like a flash card from 2001 or whatever that says you're bringing back Lisa Trevor for 9. Some intern plucks it off the board. They go, it's time. And they're like running to the producer. Sir, it's in like a gilded envelope.
They wrapped on Village, and they're just all like looking at the flashlight like, it's almost time. We've been planning this for 20 years.
The remakes are just the stall out, them trying to figure out, it's like them putting the cork board together.
Yeah, we need more time to write the story so it makes sense. Put out a Resident Evil 5 remake.
Who cares? They're gonna eat it up anyway. We need more money for high fidelity Lisa Trevor. But yeah, that's Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
That's also a B, maybe a regular B.
I was always gonna say A.
Oh, an A. We can do A. We can do A. I like A.
I feel like the smaller stuff was a little stronger here than at State of Play.
Yeah.
But the bigger stuff was also very good as well.
All right. Yeah, we can do A's. It is a really good Games Fest. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Also, I might be biased because Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's also true. Resident Evil. Okay.
And Hatsune Miku and Sonic.
Oh yeah. It's Scott Pilgrim, Sonic, Resident Evil, Onimusha. All right, that's my 4. All right, I have a lot of good things. And of course, we have to get to the Xbox Game Showcase.
What
do we forget?
I don't know why it wasn't on there.
What?
Jurassic World Evolution 3.
Oh my God!
Jurassic World Evolution 3.
On there?
I don't know why it wasn't on there. That's crazy. Yeah, people were kind of be like, Evolution 2 came out a long time ago. There's a new Jurassic World movie coming out in a month. We haven't heard anything about a new one. I really hope we do. And yeah, so the funny thing is it leaked about 2 hours before the presentation. But yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 3 is coming out this year, October, I believe. And I don't know if you saw the new big thing in this game. They got babies. You can get baby dinosaurs.
Let's Scoop.
10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10.
Hold on. Oh, these were the guys who made Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why Jurassic World Evolution is so good, because it's the same people.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Then. Understandable.
I'm actually going to play this one. I swear. I'm not going to open up the game like I did for the first two, play a grand total of 3 hours, and then never touch it again. This one I'm actually going to play.
And they did Thrillville? Mm-hmm. All right, this is going to be Pete.
Yeah.
All right, Xbox Game Showcase. Let's. Okay. Okay. Outer Worlds 2.
Okay.
That's it's coming out at the end of the year. October 29th, first $80 game.
We heard about this, right?
Yeah,
we heard of this
basically,
before, right?
yeah, Outer Wilds was announced, and it did the meta, haha, we have to announce this, but we don't actually have a trailer, so here's pre-rendered cutscenes, right?
Gotcha,
As a joke.
yeah.
And then now it's the full game, and we do know that Microsoft is raising all their prices on everything. So Outer Worlds 2 is coming to everything for $80. High on Life 2 is getting a sequel.
This was shocking. This was shocking to me because, like, I figured, what's his name is not
Justin
part of the
Roy.
company
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
Are they even gonna bother? But I guess they did.
Yeah. Well, no, because they already have.
They did DLCs for it without him, right?
Yeah, one DLC, High on Knife, where the canon reason is he dropped the gun. The main character dropped the gun.
And that's why his voice is different.
Well, no, he dropped the gun and lost it, but managed to find another gun that's exactly the same species, but a different.
Gotcha. Okay, smart move, Squanch Games.
Very smart. We forgot in Summer Games Fest. When they were gonna say Silksong trailer, but it was Deadpool VR. And Silksong Reddit got pissed off. Instead, they hated Deadpool.
Yeah, well, Deadpool VR also looks not great anyways.
True! So back to Xbox. A new Plague's Tale.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Resonance of Plague's Tale, where it's going to be an ancient Rome gladiator arena running around. Yep.
Ancient Rome?
Yep.
Ancient Rome? You said.
Yep, because for the low key, for the first half the trailer, I thought it was the Wonder Woman game that got canceled. I'm like, wait, I thought it was canceled. There's no way. This is a Wonder Woman game. What?
Okay.
Because they have the golden string.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm like, is that the lasso? What? And I was kind of shocked. Xbox handheld.
Sure.
What a stupid investment. Why can't you just make Xbox exclusive games?
It just looks like the Steam Deck.
Apparently people are saying it runs better than the Steam
Really?
Deck.
Okay.
It's objectively better in every single way.
Okay. I mean, design-wise, it looks exactly like the Steam Deck.
Yeah. I'm going to assume this is going to be $10 more billion.
Probably.
So it's going to be a bomb, just like the Kinect. And also, Hollow Knight Silksong is going to be a day one release for this thing.
Okay.
So yeah, Silksong day one game for the handheld Xbox.
Very nice.
Dawn of the Bloodwalker kind of looked baller.
No, it's Blood of the Dawn.
I'm sorry, Blood of the Dawnwalker.
You idiot.
I'm reading too fast. So basically, former CD Projekt developers. I don't know if you did watch the trailer, but basically you're a Dawnwalker. And you get the vampire powers, and in the trailers, you can just use it at night, so you can walk up buildings, use your vampire power, because the vampires took control of everything, but you're a Dawnwalker, so you can So
you're Blade.
Yes.
But white.
Yeah. But mayonnaise. So.
Okay. All right.
Because it's in Mayonnaiseville, as you can see in this picture here, in medieval times.
Okay.
So essentially, you're gonna. It's like, what if, it's gonna be Witcher, but you can do cool vampire stuff.
That sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Super Meat Boy 3D. Looks good.
Pretty baller.
Sad thing is they're not getting the original composer of the games back.
Oh, that sucks.
They had a beef. The current developers and the composer had some falling out. I don't know why. Don't know off the top of my head, but weird.
That's a shame.
Ninja Gaiden 4. Now, at first, I did not care in any way, shape, or form. Then they announced the developer who's co-developing it with the team. Platinum Games.
Oh.
And Xbox is helping fund this.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that changes things.
a whole lot.
So we're getting 2 new Ninja Gaiden games.
Yeah, a 2D one and a 3D one. Both, I think,
It's a good time for Ninja Gaiden fans.
Yeah, along with that, they got their remasters last year. Indiana Jones is getting its first DLC with the Order of Giants. So that's going to be cool. It's coming out in a couple months.
Maybe I should finally finish that game.
I should start it.
Yeah.
Because it looked kind of cool.
It was pretty cool. Clunky, but I think that was by design.
Hell yeah. Game Freak's making a Souls-like.
What?
Yeah.
Like the Pokemon Game Freak?
Yes, the Pokemon Game Freak. Yeah. Xbox. Apparently, it's going to be like
on
yeah,
earth?
yeah,
What
yeah. It's apparently like a Souls-like, but you fight robot Japanese folklore things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. The people who made I'm going to show this on screen. The people who made Pokemon Scarlet and Violet made this.
Okay.
I don't know what.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. Because we all know how awful.
When's the last time Game Freak made a game that wasn't Pokemon?
They made some like sim, kind of like a little village sim game around the time Sword and Shield came out.
Okay.
Yeah, they have basically. It's like from what I can gather,
Was
Game
Sword
Freak
and Shield not like 10 years ago though?
more like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Because basically, I think like Game Freak has 2 teams. They have the Pokemon team and the oh please God I don't want to do Pokemon team, and the members walk around.
Right.
So basically, there's always 2 games in development. And I guess I'm going to guess this is the other game.
Wait, that's neat.
This game actually looked kind of cool. Clockwork Revolution.
I don't think I saw any of this.
Okay, yeah, it's basically the people who made Wasteland 3. They're making an RPG steampunk first-person shooter that looks a lot like BioShock. The design work is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, this is beautiful.
I love a lot of designs. Can we get to because there's some gameplay actually in it where you can like build guns.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you get like, and the gimmick is that you and the enemy have time powers.
All right, I've seen about 10 seconds of gameplay. I'm sold. I'm getting this. This looks cool.
Yeah, right.
This looks cool.
Yeah, right. And it's like it's really cool. It's really cool.
I'm down.
It looked fun. That looked really good. Grounded 2, Grounded Harder.
Not actual title.
I know, but I really like that.
Okay.
I like that not title.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Fair enough.
It's coming to early access in about a month.
Nice.
Which, if it's like the first Grounded, be prepared for 5 years of constant updates, and then they'll release the game.
Yep.
And it's like, it went from like a 10-hour, oh, this is fun, I kind of guess, or like a 6-hour one, to a 100-hour-long RPG. I'm going to assume. Blooper Team's making
your favorite.
They're making another third-person space. It's Blooper Team's making Dead Space.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hey, they got Silent Hill. Now they need another survival horror IP. Good for them? Question mark.
The helmet looks sus.
Does it? Sus how?
Here. That's the helmet.
Okay.
I'm not putting it on screen.
I see what you mean.
I'm not putting it on screen.
I see the issue.
Yeah, it's a very glaring. I was genuinely shocked that not only did they go with that design, but it was shown.
Do you think anyone at Blooper Team looked at that and gave it a second thought?
Weren't they the people that were overly cautious about the prostitute character in Silent Hill 2?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Recommended reading. No, go away.
Jump scare.
Whoa. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, no, there's no Five Nights at Freddy's announcements. Elder Scroll Online, new expansion, Season of the Worm Cult.
Cool. Moving on.
Don't Nod's game, Alphalon, a sci-fi adventure. Don't Nod are Life is Strange people, and they're known for never making good games. Next one.
Moving on.
There's no ghosts at the Grand. It's like a musical puzzle game in like the Creole South.
Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, where it's like you have to help this like hotel, and you're renovating a hotel, and there's like a lot of paranormal stuff going on, a lot of singing.
Oh,
looks kind of cool.
Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, there's a talking cat that has like the voodoo paint on its face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down. This looks neat.
Yeah, seeing you do hotel management.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
Right? Hold on, let me see if I can. There has to show. Yeah, and then it shows like freaky mystery cult stuff. Yeah.
Are cool. Oh, this looks really, really neat.
Yeah, right?
I'm down for this. This is cool.
It looks really fun.
Oh, okay. Do we have a date for this?
No. Hold on, does it say? Oh, yeah, there's the cat with the skull paint. And
nice.
it talks to you like the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, do we have a date actually? Coming
Next
2026.
Year. Next year.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Nothing more than that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun.
Okay.
Age of Mythology's getting a Heavenly Spear expansion.
Okay.
Mung Dang Two Hearts.
Doll?
Chowder! Is a stealth action game in modern South Korea. What? I actually forgot this game. Yeah, it kind of looked like Homefront, but like you can. But it's like Homefront, but it's like also The Raid at the same time.
Okay.
Because it looks like you can do cool takedowns. Looks alright.
All right, sure.
Looks alright. Planet of Lana 2.
I don't even know what Planet of Lana 1 is.
Yeah, but it looks kind of like Limbo. But
does,
like really
but actually
nice.
colorful.
Yeah, it's like that kind of game, and I think it looked kind of pretty.
Yeah, this looks neat.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah.
Solo leveling is getting a game. Now, Dave, I don't know if you know what solo leveling is. Okay, you know how like Sword Art Online is like an isekai, but it's in a video game.
Yeah.
And like the main character is like, I'm gonna grind and make myself a god by over leveling.
Yeah.
That's the premise of this. And
Okay.
it's like all just the main character is overpowered and does cool things to obviously win because he's overpowered, and it's just a male power fantasy and it's garbage.
Sounds boring.
And it's bad, and it won and it's the most overhyped thing in existence. And that anime came out
a game.
half a year ago. Games like this take 2 to 3 years to develop, which means solo leveling is a psyop, and I will hear nothing about it because it's bad and mid. And Frieren should have won Anime of the Year to Crunchyrolls and not this garbage. Or at least Delicious in Dungeon.
Okay. I'll take your word.
Because this franchise is abysmal. Why does it have a game before most anime get a game? Hunter x Hunter's getting this game. Hunter x Hunter has less games than this. Hunter x Hunter's just bad. Why? What are we doing here? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Now this article doesn't do it justice. Did you see the announcement?
I did.
Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles is also in the game.
Yes. Another Game of the Year runner-up, I think. Just based on that alone.
If the Ninja Turtles theme is one of the tracks you can skate to, that would be objectively the best thing in the world. Because there is, when they had that weird crossover, there is, if you played Street Fighter V in that 1 month the crossover happened, like you can fight to the TMNT theme.
Okay.
It's like a trap remix of it, but it's like still the Ninja Turtle theme.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm cooking. Because you know how like the Tony Hawk soundtracks are kind of like punk and metal tinged a little bit?
Yeah.
Have you heard Bonded by Blood's cover of the Ninja Turtles theme?
No, I thought you were gonna go with the one that they did for the last Ninja Turtle beat 'em up game that came out that had the guy from was it Faith No More sing it?
Oh right.
I thought you were gonna go with that. I thought you were gonna go with that one.
Bonded by Blood, they're kind of they're the pizza thrash genre. They have as like a hidden track on I think their first album. They covered the Ninja Turtles theme and it goes really really hard. I think that would be perfect for Tony Hawk.
God, please.
I think that would be perfect for Tony Hawk.
Because the soundtrack, even the new songs are looking good. Because like I showed, they have Turnstile.
Yeah.
They have Turnstile, Jeff Rosenstock.
Yeah.
The new songs are looking great. Oh my God, it's so good. So
there's a demo out right now.
Yeah, and I played it, and it's awesome. It's pretty good. The team behind Spiritfarer, that game where you fly, you're on the boat. It's like Wind Waker. It's like an RPG like that. They're making a side scroller in which I don't understand where it is. It's like a choice-based like fighting game where people pull out their swords like stendos, and you can like pick cards to choose your moves of what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah. See, look, right? It just comes out. His sword comes out of his spine. And he gets like wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It looks neat. It looks really, art style's nice. There's like, there's like dialogue choices mid clashes in the fight. Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks really interesting, and I dig it.
I just remembered something else. You can feel free to move this back to the Summer Games Fest, because that article sucks.
Yeah, that was a bad article.
Yacht Club is making a new game.
They are. Oh my God, you're so right.
The developers of Shovel Knight
my
are making a
God,
new game.
why was that not
I don't know.
there?
That was a terrible article. I can't remember the name of it though. It's Mina or Hema something. Yeah, just look up. Mina the Hollower.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks really cool. It's like kind of a Legend of Zelda-y type looking game, and it looks really cute. You play as a little mouse girl.
Yep. And it looks really, really good.
Yeah, does we have a date for this?
October 31st,
Halloween
2025.
of this year. I adore Shovel Knight. I'm going to get this. I don't care if it's
Ooh,
if
they
people
got
say it's
Jake
good or
Kaufman.
bad.
I like him as a composer. He does. He did the music for Shovel Knight.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Shantae.
Because Shovel Knight soundtrack.
He did the remastered soundtrack for the DuckTales remaster.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a great composer. Great.
I think I've only ever heard him referred to as Vert. I've never seen his actual name before.
Yeah, I think he dropped using Vert.
Oh, okay.
I think he dropped it. Oh yeah, he. Oh man, that's really important. But yeah, no, he's making. Yep, it looks really good. Back to Xbox.
Yeah.
So after Yuri Lowenthal said, "Wait, why am I not in the game? Why am I not in the Persona 4 remake?" And then the voice actress for Chie and Yukiko went, "That's kind of BS when I'm right here." They finally had to admit, most leaked game in existence, Persona 4 remake is happening, which means that potential rumor of the game is being remade. So I don't know if you know how Persona works. Is essentially they make the game, and then they update it and add a bunch of stuff, kind of like Street Fighter used to do. The issue is they never remaster any of them individually. So Persona 4 Golden is not the original Persona 4. It's added stuff.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you cannot play the original Persona 4 the way it's intended. You have to play Golden, right? Mm-hmm. So for Persona 3 Remake, what they did was they kind of mixed the stuff from the original Persona 3, the expansion Persona 3 FES, and stuff from Portable. Meaning as of right now, there is now no way to play the original Persona 3 as intended.
Okay.
Right? So for the remake, they included all the stuff from the expansions, right? But there was a bonus game called The Answer, and they made that a $30 DLC. Mm-hmm. So in order to play everything in the Persona 3 remake, note they didn't include everything, by the way. So in order to play the close to complete version of Persona 3, you have to spend $100.
Lovely.
Persona 4, apparently what they're saying, if the rumor is true, is that it's going to do the same exact thing where the base game is going to be $70, Golden is going to be a $30 expansion, but the thing that makes this worse is you can play Persona 4 Golden right now for $25. Why?
Awesome.
So if that rumor's true,
awesome.
And it's like, okay. But yeah, and if we can go by what Yuri Lowenthal said, they're not casting people, which is
crazy.
Which for Persona 3 makes sense because they don't know who the voice actor is for one of the villains.
Okay.
And Vic Mignogna was one of the main characters, and he is blacklisted from everything. So that makes sense. Even though, sadly, I think my favorite voice actor was, my boy, was it Zeno Robinson or whatever? I think that's his name. Yes, yeah, no, this guy's a great voice actor. Yeah, no, I knew him from Craig of the Creek, and then it's like, oh yeah, I do anime too, and I'm like, bro, he's so awesome. He was the person that replaced Junpei, but like everyone got replaced. But the weird thing they did is the old voice cast, they got rid of the side characters' voice actors, and the old main cast was the side voice actors.
What?
And one of which was also Yuri Lowenthal. So Yuri Lowenthal, they know they can get him to reprise the role. And he's like, I can do it. I can do the voice. I'm not that expensive. I love this game. And it's not like all the voice actors are gone. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Okay.
Odd choice. Gears of War 1 Reloaded. Going on every console.
Cool.
Microsoft hates making money. Let's remake Gears of War a second time, have it not be the trilogy, and put it on PlayStation.
I'm shocked that they still will not package the trilogy in with this. It's insane to me.
I thought they were gonna, after the success of Gears of 1 Remaster, they were gonna do it with 2 and 3, right?
No, they're sticking to their guns with Gears 1.
Which out of the trilogy, 1's the worst. 2 and 3 are objectively better.
I've only played the first 2. I have no idea if 3's that good, but I'll take your word for it.
I would say it's it's equal to 2.
Okay.
It's equal to 2. It has
And 2 is very, very good.
Oh yeah, but like they won't. They would, because it's funny because I think actually Gears of War 2, the original, if you played it on an Xbox, it does have 120 frames per second.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. They optimized the Gears games to be like 60. Bare minimum 60 FPS, 4K on an Xbox, which, but it's like at that point, why are we doing this?
I mean, I might still end up getting this because I haven't played Gears 1 in probably 15 years.
Yeah, and like hey,
It's been a long time.
and it's coming out in August.
Yeah. And I only played that solo. It would be cool to have a buddy to play with.
And thanks.
Someone play a game with me, please.
And thank goodness, because Remastered fixed the issue where the game was actually kind of unbeatable, and the game was really hard single player, but Remastered fixed it.
Very hard single player.
But Remastered, they did fix that.
Okay.
Now for the one I got hyped for is Invincible is getting a 2D tag fighting game.
Invincible Versus.
Which at first I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I found out, oh no, it's by the people who made Killer Instinct 2013, and I'm like, all right, I'm in.
That's all he needed to hear was Killer Instinct.
Yep, dude. You were not there to experience the peak that was Killer Instinct 2013.
I wasn't.
Oh, dude, it's so good. So good, man. So good. Like, literally, it's like, if you tell me, it's like, okay, the Marvel vs. Capcom team's making it, I'm in, right? The Killer Instinct people are making it, I'm in. NetherRealms is making it, I'm out. Okay? Like, that's the PEMDES here, okay?
Yeah.
Capcom's making it, right? That's the order of operations here. That's how you sell me. Arc System Works is making it, I'm in. And this is one of those, I'm in. I don't care. But the downside is now I have to watch past season 1.
He's finally got to catch up on Invincible.
Chad, I got to catch up. Now. So, yeah. Double Fine's making a game where you play as a mutant lighthouse.
What?
Yeah, you play as a mutant lighthouse.
What?
Yeah, you play as a...
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just play as a mutant lighthouse.
Sick, I'm down.
With like a pelican buddy.
I'm down. This is...
It kind of looks like Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
It does, kind of.
Yeah, and look, the eye has like little eyebrows to make it emote.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I like this. This looks cool. I'm down.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I heard Double Fine, and that was all I needed, and then Mutant Lighthouse, I'm like, ooh, okay.
So, for context of this one, so they said, okay, guys,
Do you need me to do a drum roll for you?
No, because there's a little bit of context.
All right.
They're like, Larry Herb was like, excuse me, everyone. We have with games coming out in 2026, we have Gears of War, Halo. They just casually say there's a new Halo game. Turns out, I think it's Halo Championship Evolved remake.
What?
It's a Halo Championship Evolved. I'm sorry.
You mean Combat Evolved?
Combat Evolved.
Okay, I was like,
I'm thinking too fast.
What are you talking about?
Combat Evolved.
All right.
Remake.
Another one?
Yeah, well, I mean, the first, I don't like the graphic changes in the first one. But so they just casually name drop that, and they go, and now for a game that's been with us since the very beginning. So you would think, oh, they're gonna show off because they just said a Halo game in 2026. They'd show off a Halo game, and it is my great pleasure to tell you that they decided to show off Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Why are we at 7 for Black Ops? There's not even a through story. Black Ops 4 was a multiplayer only.
Hey, apparently Michael Rooker is reprising his role from Black Ops 2 in this game.
Who cares?
I don't know, but I saw that yesterday, and I'm like, I didn't even know he was in that game.
There's no through storyline. Why do we need 7 of these Black Ops games?
Brand recognition. That's literally the only reason.
Yeah.
Is brand recognition.
Even though like everyone critically panned the last one and said it was one of the worst games in the whole entire franchise. Even though, and then everyone bought it, even though it's the worst one.
Because it's Call of Duty. Everyone buys it. It's Call
like,
of Duty.
oh, thank you for the slop, Microsoft. That wasn't with you in the beginning. You bought it, you imbecile.
Yeah, it looks bad though. I'm good.
Yeah.
So how are we feeling about this?
Like a C.
That's what I was feeling too.
It's a C.
Yeah.
So first of all, we got no exclusives. Everything's coming to PlayStation. Your games are $80 now. Nothing is like, whoa, I need this, right? And you can be like, oh, I'm showing off the longevity of all of our studios. But like, if they release on everything, how does anyone know it's an Xbox game?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's to strengthen the Game Pass, but the Game Pass... Oh, we forgot one thing. They're bringing all the Final Fantasies to Xbox now.
Oh, okay.
Final Fantasy 16 is out now on Xbox because that game bombed. And Final Fantasy Remake is coming at the end of the year because the second part bombed. And so that means the Sony exclusivity contracts are up on both of them. So they're gonna work on getting more of those games on. So Final Fantasy, because they started, because they made the MMO, they put that on Xbox.
Oh, right.
Yep. So, yep. So, yeah, C+. So, honestly, other than Xbox being boring,
it was pretty solid.
Fine.
Pretty solid.
Good year for games. I have games to look forward to. You know how long it's been?
I know. Who would have thought?
That's amazing.
All right, bye.
I like video games.
Gaming.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage. All I know, I'm collecting coins. I'm not doing the Mario jump.